Today's big show is on socialization and the self. Let's look first on functionalism and how they see socialization. It stresses the way groups work together to create a stable society. So, family and schools and every organization in society works together, socializes individuals to keep a stable society. And a to be more specific, the like schools would teach some of the same values that our economy needs to keep a stable society, or that families believe. They don't want schools teaching things that families don't agree with. So everything works together to keep stable society and then teach those values and norms to the young people. Conflict perspective on socialization says it's all about perpetuating the status quo, means the existing state of affairs. Socialization maintains the social, political, and economic advantages of the higher social classes. People are taught to accept their station in life. If you are working class, and you're going to think that's the way it's supposed to be, and if rich people are rich for reasons that they deserve to be rich, and you don't question the way things are. Symbolic interactionism says something different about socialization. It uses a number of key concepts to explain that socialization process: the self concept, the looking glass self, role taking and the generalized other, the me and the I. And we're going to look at all of those things at this time. First of all, self concept is your image of yourself as having an identity separate from other people. You develop this idea that you are not just like everybody else. You're a unique person, your self concept. And socialization is impacted by that. The looking glass self is a little more complicated, but I think you can get this. It's an image of yourself based on what you believe others think of you. I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what I think you think I am. Let me push on that a little bit. It's a three-stage process. We imagine how we appear to others, our perception of how others see us. We think we know how you see. I think I know how you see me. We imagine the reactions of others to our imagined appearance. Because I think you see me a certain way, you're going to act a certain way towards me, and we evaluate ourselves according to how we imagine others have judged us. There are many people, some people, who are very confident and they look at other people and just assume that they will be liked and found appealing by other people, and they act accordingly. I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what you think I am. Significant others are those people whose reactions are most important to your self-concept. Especially, everyone has significant others. But for example, for people your age, your peers are very important to how you see yourself. Role taking is assuming the viewpoint of another person and using that viewpoint to shape self-concept, and there are three stages here: imitation stage, play stage, and game stage. The imitation stage is the first stage in the development of role taking. Children begin to imitate behaviors without understanding why. Like little kids playing dress up. They don't really know what they're doing. It's fun for them. They don't really understand the significance of it. The second stage is the play stage. Children act in ways they imagine other people would. You see little kids playing school. A little bit older kids, they might still do the dress up, but they start like playing school, and then one kid plays the role of a teacher and one plays the role of the student, and they act out how the kids would be. They think that how the kids will act out how they think will happen in school. The game stage is the third stage, and children anticipate the behavior of others based on social rules. In this picture is Pee Wee football. That's a good example of the game stage, not just because they're playing a game, but because it's a lot of complicated roles they play. And and they understand the rules of it. And even though they don't really understand all the rules, I don't mean just of the game, but about fairness and how you're supposed to not cheat and all these different things that they would do. Game stage. The generalized other is during the game stage, a child's self-concept, attitudes, beliefs, and values gradually come to depend less on individuals and more on general concepts. The integrated conception of the norms, values, and beliefs of one society. For example, as I just mentioned, this idea of not cheating and playing by the rules of the game, and there are fair rules, and you have officials who judge that. All aspects of our society, and little kids during the game stage really begin to internalize that. And finally, the me and the I. The me is the part of the self formed through socialization. There's predictability, there's conformity to behavior. You want to appear a certain way, you want to act a certain way, you want to be seen a certain way, and you control that. The I is the part of the self that accounts for unlearned spontaneous acts. This is an example of this would be um, a child, a little older kid, even a teenager who might throw a tantrum very much like a baby or a toddler might. They can't really control it. That's their go-to emotion when they're really frustrated is throw a tantrum.